Comment ça va tout le monde? I haven't done a Pokemon video in ages and I really wanted to do something. I'm actually playing Pokemon Pearl right now and I'm not sure if I'm going to do some kind of videos with it. I really want to do some kind of Let's Play videos, but it's really challenging when you're recording footage with an iPhone. But I'm probably going to do something similar to that, or a review, whatever. I've been really enjoying it. I've been in the mood for some single player Pokemon lately. But I've had quite a few battles, but nothing that I really wanted to show off until lately, which I just got a battle against Jimmy. Now, me and Jimmy talked a bit about our battle after the match, and he wasn't familiar with the fact that Pokemon X and Y has tiers now, so he was pretty much using the black and white tier. So that's why you're seeing a Mega Kangaskhan here, which is obviously doesn't belong in UU. Nonetheless, this was a fantastic battle, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. So let's go ahead and start this matchup. So right away you can identify a few threats on this team. The Mega Kangaskhan is obviously going to be a challenge. So is that Dragage, because all I have for it is my Florges, which unfortunately is very weak to its Sludge Bomb. So I was going to bring that Dragage in as I went for the Sleep Powder. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss it. I'm, however, going to land the second one. And I know that I cannot stay in this fight because my little Lilligant cannot really hurt that Dragage. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to bring my Florges. Hopefully, he doesn't switch. He doesn't wake up during the switch because he probably went for Sludge Bomb, since it is powerful against my Lilligant. He doesn't, which is perfect, so I'm gonna be able to pull off a Moonblast. Unfortunately, he does make the safe play here and goes into his Arcanine, which will be able to take that like a champ. This will in turn force me to switch out, as there's nothing I can do against that Arcanine. I'm gonna bring my Cofagrigus. Hopefully I can get some Rocky Helmet damage on him, but even better, he goes for Extreme Speed, which will work out in my favor. I was pretty sure he was going to switch out here, so that's why I went for the Will-O-Wisp. And I'm going to be able to burn that Clawitzer and get some residential damage for the rest of the match, which is fantastic. I wasn't sure what this thing was going to do, so I switched out. I decided to bring Dragon Slayer back simply because I wanted the special defensive wall. He went for the Dark Pulse, which is perfect. I resisted. And with Leftovers Recovery, that basically did nothing. So I was expecting the switch into my his Arcanine back here, so instead of doing another Moonblast which does nothing, I think I'm gonna do a Light Screen, but he actually stays in, surprisingly. And he goes for the Water Pulse, which will do nothing to my Florges, even without the Light Screen, but he does get the confusion, but that's okay. I wasn't gonna keep this guy in the battle for long. So I'm gonna basically switch my Florges, and I'm gonna bring back my Lilligant here, as he's gonna switch his Clawitzer and bring the Wheezing in. So right away I see that this is a mismatch for me, and I'm gonna switch in and bring my Blastoise, because I'm pretty sure my Blastoise can take whatever move he was gonna go with, but he actually pulls off a double switch and brings back the Dragage. And here what I'm gonna do is simply Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail here. It shouldn't do that much damage because it's not that powerful, but at least I will force that Dragage out and keep him asleep. And the Dragon Tail doesn't miss, and it does a surprising amount of damage. Usually that move doesn't do that much, which tells me that this guy is not really defensively invested. He's gonna bring that Kangaskhan in, which is the big problem. He is gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna try to pull off a Toxic here. I'm hopeful he doesn't have Fake Out, but he does have the Fake Out. And at that point, I'm just gonna switch. I'm gonna bring my Cofagrigus back. I'm hopeful he goes for something that can get at least some damage off with the Rocky Helmet. But instead, he goes for the Safe Earthquake, which doesn't do that much, but again, it's still going to be a threat later on. I do go for the Will-O-Wisp. I know it was pretty obvious and easy to predict, but I didn't want to go for a Shadow Ball in case he stayed in. That wouldn't have done anything because it can't hit him. So I'm going to switch in. I'm predicting the Dark Pulse again. I'm going to bring my Blastoise back. He goes for the Water Pulse instead. This won't do much, and he doesn't get the Confusion, which is perfect. He'll get some health back, which will be automatically neglected because of the burned. He's gonna withdraw his Clawitzer and bring back his Kangaskhan, if I believe. Yes, he does. I went for the Scald here, and I was hoping for the burn. What I should have probably done instead was go for straight up for the Toxic, but if he would have stayed in, which he could have, it would have done nothing because it was already burned. I bring back my Cofagrigus because I knew he was going to probably go for the Fake Out again. And here, instead of going for a Will-O-Wisp, which was obvious, I decided to go for the Shadow Ball. Pretty sure he was going to switch, and I'm going to be able to get some damage on that Clawitzer. And now with the burn damage, it's going to be one Shadow Ball away from being knocked out. I am, however, not going to stay in because he does have the Dark Pulse. I'm going to bring back my Blastoise, which is the safe play. It's going to go for Dark Pulse, which I should be able to take. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that a Skull should be able to take this guy out, so I'm just going to go out for the Skull, and this should be our first Pokemon knockout of the match. He's going to bring his Arcanine here. The extreme speed is pretty obvious, so I'm going to switch out and bring back my Cofagrigus. But he actually goes for the Wild Charge, which will do a considerable amount of damage because it's a crit, but he will get some Rocky Helmet damage. And here I do kind of a misplay. I thought he was going to switch out, and he did not. He went for another Wild Charge, and instead of going for a Shadow Ball or something like that, I went for the Pain Split because I was hoping he would bring a Pokemon with full health or close to it so I can get some health recovery and damage his. And now it's just gonna finish me off with a Flare Bits, but this will also take him out because of the Rocky Helmet and the Recoil. So right now I have 5 Pokemon and he's at 4. He's gonna bring his Ursaring, as I'm gonna bring back my Lilligant. I'm not really sure what these things do, so I just went with a Safe Giga Drain. He's gonna bring his Dragage in, so that Giga Drain will do nothing to it. I'm gonna have no choice but to switch here. And I'm gonna bring my Blastoise. He does wake up, unfortunately, and the Sludge Bomb should be able to take me out at that range. And it does. I am, however, going to have a free switch here, and I'm going to take this opportunity to bring my Honchkrow to the battle, and I'm hoping for a Moxie Boost here. I'm pretty sure Brave Bird should take him out because of the amount of damage Dragon Tail did earlier. It does take him out, so I get a nice Moxie Boost here. He brings his Wheezing in, but I'm pretty sure a Brave Bird with +1 plus life orb should take him out easily. So I go ahead and Brave Bird that thing. I do get a crit here, but I don't think it mattered at all. That's a dead Wheezing, and I'm now at +2. He's going to bring his Kangaskhan here, and unfortunately I'm at a range where a Fake Out should be able to take me out, so I'm going to switch out. Not wanting to sacrifice this Honchkrow, I'm actually going to decide to sacrifice this Dragon Slayer instead, because Florges really can't do much more for me at this point in the battle, and I do want to at least pull off one Sucker Punch with my Honchkrow to pull that Kangaskhan in the range where I can basically KO it with one Extreme Speed later. So the return will take care of me. Pretty much any attack from that Kangaskhan would have, because I have absolutely no defense whatsoever. That's a special defense wall. I'm going to bring back my Honchkrow. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch here. I'm going to pull it, so I'm pretty sure that's going to bring it into range from the Extreme Speed. As you can see, it will. He's going to be able to take me out, but that's okay. I'm at a comfortable position right now. He only has 2 Pokemon left, and that was his biggest threat right now. So I am going to bring my Arcanine. And my Arcanine is Choice Banded, so Extreme Speed would have been able to take him out at a way bigger range than that, but now it's a safe KO. Gonna take care of him, and he only has 1 Pokemon left, which is that Ursaring. And I'm pretty sure my Lilligant is faster than him, so I'm just gonna go for Extreme Speed. No point in switching out and in, because I'm pretty sure that I could have taken him out with my Lilligant after that. But it won't matter, as you'll see, because the Earthquake doesn't take me out, and I'm gonna be able to get the victory with another extreme Speed. So that was a fantastic battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon with more videos.